So I'm going to be showing you how to thread a butterfly sewing machine. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I thread my sewing machine. It's if you have this butterfly sewing machine, then this is how you thread it. As a beginner, you just got a sewing machine, you don't know how to thread it. This is how you're going to thread it. This place right here is where you're going to be keeping your thread. This other one right here is where you keep your thread in order to roll it on your bobbin. Okay, when you want to roll thread on your bobbin, you keep your thread here and then you roll it on your bobbin. If you want to stitch, to sew, you keep your thread right here. Now, in order to thread it, you keep your thread right here, pass it under the head, just right under this part right here, and then you see this place right here. That's where you're going to keep it. You're going to pass the thread there also. This place, you pass your thread here. Okay, so like I said earlier, you pass your thread through this place. You'll see a small space right here. You pass your thread through here, and then these two plates, you'll see these tiny little plates that are opposing each other. They are backing each other. So you're going to pass your thread through this place right here, and then you pull it up and allow it to rest. Then it's going to rest on this corner right here. Then you take your thread and you pass it through this tiny hole. This tiny hole right here, you pass your thread through it. You ought to have a thread that is coming up like this. Then you see this tiny one. You chook your thread there. If your machine does not have this tiny one, you can override it. Just leave it. Next thing, you pass it through your needle. Now, you're passing it through your needle from your left side. Please do not come and pass it through here. Although there are some machines that require you to pass it through the right side, but for this one, you have to pass it through the left side. Now, for the thread that comes from under, this is my bobbin, okay, and this is my bobbin case. Now, my bobbin, I've already real thread on it. I've already put some thread there. Now, I am going to put it into my bobbin case, just like this. But before I do that, I'm going to leave out just a little thread, something as small as this. I'm going to put it into the case. Then you see this tiny space right here. I am going to put my thread through there, bring it over like this and allow it to pass through and come out through here like this. So when I pull the thread, you see the bobbin case is rolling. Let me do that again. So I said to leave a little thread, put it into your bobbin case. This tiny space in here, you pass the thread, then this place, you put it, bring the thread over like this. Okay, and then when you pull it, you see it is rolling. If your own is not rolling like this, you've not done it right. Okay, now I'm going to open this little compartment right here. And then I'm going to take my hand in and I'm going to put my bobbin into this place right here. Now, in order to pull out the thread under, I am just going to roll my machine once, just once, and then you can see the thread came out by itself. Let me repeat that. So like I said, you pass it through these two plates here and then let it rest on this tiny place right here. Now this is your thread, okay? Now you're going to pass it through this tiny hole here. Just pass it through it, right? And then this tiny little thing right here, you pass it through it just like this. And then you pass your thread through the left side of your needle, okay? Now, this is the left side, right? Your left hand side, you're passing it through here. Now, there are some machines that you have to pass it through this side, but for this one, you pass it through this side. Now I'm going to open this compartment right here. I'm going to be opening it right here. Now you see this is my bobbin case and this is my bobbin. I'm going to be putting my bobbin into the case right like this, and then this tiny space right here, I'll pass my thread and then bring it over like this. And then when I pull my thread, my bobbin is going to be rolling. Now I'm going to bring my thread and pass it through this place right here, as you can see, and then I'll do it like this, and then I'll close here. Now in order to bring out the thread under, I'm just going to roll my machine just once. When my needle goes in just once like this, you can see the thread is out. Now I have 2 threads, and that's it. So this is all you need to do in order to thread your butterfly sewing machine. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.